The 47th World Table Tennis Championships in Paris in 2003 were a milestone in the sport's history. The Austrian player Werner Schlager had commented to reporters beforehand that the Chinese team can beat their rivals as easily as blowing out a candle. Yet the Chinese were defeated, and Schlager himself went on to win the men's singles title. The leading players of the day, Waldner, Persson, Gatien, and Chuan Qiyuan, were all beaten. This dramatic outcome was closely associated with the adoption of a new scoring system. In 2001, the ITTF had abolished the old scoring system of 21 points to a set and made it 11 points instead. It was a major innovation that was based on sound mathematical principles. If we calculate the frequency that a coin comes up heads or tails when tossed, we find that the greater the number of tosses, the closer the result approaches probability. This is the law of large numbers. In table tennis, top players obviously enjoy a greater possibility of victory, and this is made more probable the higher the number of points there are to play for. Compared with the 21-point scoring system, the 11-point system introduces a greater possibility of chance factors having an influence on the game, such as balls catching the table's edge or the top of the net, and so on. A coach of the German national team showed that statistically, the chance of the score reaching 20 all is 7.1% under the 21-point scoring system, while that of 10 all is 16% under the 11-point scoring system. Although playing 7 sets instead of 5 can produce a certain equilibrium, the minimum number of points needed for victory at 44 compared to 63 is still significantly less. But it accords with the ITTF's aim, which is to reduce the certainty of victory for top players and thus introduce greater uncertainty into competitions, so that more players are encouraged to take part. After all, the appeal of table tennis lies in the close rivalry between countries and the enthusiasm of ordinary participants all over the world. One result of the reforms involving the use of a bigger ball and the introduction of the 11-point scoring system was the appearance of the no-hiding serve. It was also a natural development from the 1984 rule that a bat must have a black and a red side, so that everything was visible and nothing should block the sight of the ball within the triangle formed by the ball and the 2 net pillars. The reform also remedied the situation in which matches had become a battle of serves. The production of a table tennis ball consists of over 30 steps. Its weight, volume, roundness, hardness, and elasticity all have to meet strict standards. China alone produces more than 300 million table tennis balls a year. The sponge layer on the bat is made of expanded rubber or foam, which may not exceed 0.4 millimeters in thickness. On top of this is a layer of rubber with either pimples or dimples for attacking and defensive purposes, respectively. 85% of the blade is made of natural wood, with from 5 to 7 carbon layers. The use of glass fiber, aramid fiber, and carbon fiber have improved the bat's hardness and elasticity and enhanced its sweet spot. As for the tables, standards have been established for their evenness of elasticity, surface friction, and surface color. Tiny microphones are installed in them to convey the sound of the ball bouncing and being hit to every corner of the auditorium. A recent invention is the four-wheel drive table tennis robot that acts as a training partner. The robot is controlled by a computer program and can produce nearly 100 kinds of serves with varying speeds, spins, landing spots, and loops. It seems that every year some new invention comes out representing another advance in table tennis technology. There are said to be more than 40 million people worldwide who regularly play some sort of game with a small ball that makes a ping-pong sound. The International Table Tennis Federation now has more than 170 member countries. The simple and economical equipment, the variation of fast and slow movement, the wide appeal, these are the reasons why table tennis has become a global sport and the biggest sport in China. From brick and cement tables in rural schools to the pinnacle of the Olympic medals podium, table tennis is a sport for all that promises the chance of international glory.